It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a bottle of Corona Extra, coming in at 4.5% ABV, the real version, versus Lidl's version of Corona Extra. It's called Camaro, 4.5% ABV, exactly the same ABV, clear bottle, it's got a much smaller label. This is the reason why I think that, yes, the marketing's very similar, but I don't think Corona can touch Lidl in terms of having this product copyrighted, or copyright striked, as us YouTubers like to call it. Some kind of legal battle with the solicitors, you know. I don't think Corona are going to win the battle getting this taken off the shelves. There are differences, see? Corona, yes, there's the Corona bottle top, and the Camaro has a blue one. Cerveza Extra, they've called it Corona Extra Cerveza, and this is Camaro Cerveza Extra. So they've played with the words a little bit as well. All very clever marketing and branding. Hours and hours and hours, trust me, hours and hours and hours of marketing has gone into this bottle of beer from Lidl, just to keep the copyright man away. Right, Corona. Lots of smoke on the bottle opening. Good levels of carbonation. Camaro. Yeah, lots of carbonation and lots of smoke on the opening. Both very clear, light looking beers. They look almost identical. Lots of maize used in the production of these beers. Let's get the aroma on the Corona first of all, the real stuff. Light, malty, maize-like, incredibly refreshing and drinkable as a Corona. It's based in Mexico. I can imagine being in Mexico and just boiling hot day, just sinking one of these. I bet it's fantastic. And then the Camaro. Ooh. A little bit of skunkiness coming through on the Camaro. Very interesting, very interesting. Right, taste test, Corona. Light, malty, grain-like. It's like biscuitiness coming through, wafer-like biscuitiness. It's not overly interesting. I mean, if you're a craft beer drinker, it's not an overly interesting beer. But I'm guessing that the real reason you're here is because you like a bottle of Corona and you may be looking to save a couple of pennies. Is it worth picking up this Lidl version? Let's find out. I don't want to say too much. I did the other discount supermarkets as well. I don't want to say too much because I've just thought in my head now, I'm going to do Aldi versus Lidl versus Corona. That's another video. We got enough beer. We got packs of the stuff over there. We might as well make another video out of it. So see which one wins. But there is a difference. There is a difference. Carbonated beer. Corona has this slightly dry carbonation, pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. Very refreshing, really crisp, really crisp taste. There's nothing really in the way of sweetness. There's nothing really in the way of being hoppy and bitter. It's just a liquid, light lager that does a very good job. It really does of being that. It's just something to refresh you. It's a little bit skunky. it's a little bit skunky, to be honest. The brewer, Lidl's Camaro Cerveza Extra, they made a slight error in making this beer, and they probably put in too many hops. In a rare occasion where I'm probably going to say there was probably too many hops used, because there's not really any kind of hop bitterness at all coming from this beer. There is on this beer. And I think it was a mistake, because the clear glass bottle has slightly skunked the hops, and you definitely get a little bit of skunkiness in there. And it does affect the taste of the beer. It's still crisp, it's still very refreshing. Pleasingly, it's not gone down the route of being overly sweet. But, it's slightly skunked. But still very, very refreshing. Any ingredients here? The golden colour, distinctive flavour and feeling of sunshine at the beach make this beer the perfect companion for unforgettable evenings. Full stop, and then lager. No ingredients, but interestingly enough, there's ingredients on the back of this Corona bottle, and they are water, barley, malt, maize and hops. I reckon if Lidl toned down the hops a little bit in this beer, or they maybe changed out the hops that you can buy hops now, or you can produce hops now that don't skunk. Believe it or not, we're in the world where you can pick hops now that don't skunk in a beer, which is quite kind of marvelous in a way, isn't it? But if they could manage to do that with the price, because it comes. The other thing I wanted to mention is the branding. So a box of Corona here. Box of Corona comes as a 4-pack for £5. These were very similarly priced. So you've got 6 bottles here for a very similar price of £5. So you're getting £6, 6 bottles for £5, and 4 bottles for £5 with the actual Corona. But I mean, as it's the main beer, the proper Corona, then they can charge a little bit extra. The point is, would I buy 6 of these for £5, or actual Corona 4 bottles for £5? This one's a lot closer. This is an awful lot closer than the Aldi versus Corona version. But I'm definitely going to make a video. Have a look at the video. Corona versus Aldi Corona versus Lidl Corona. It's not skunky enough. This Lidl Camaro is not skunky enough to put me off buying 6 bottles versus 4 bottles of the actual Corona. Plus the fact that it has been outside in my cold conservatory. I'd probably bang it in the fridge and get it right down to about 3 degrees, and then you probably don't taste much of a difference anyway. So yeah, I think on this occasion the Camaro wins from Lidl. Hope you liked the video. Let's rate it. Corona 7, Camaro 7.5. Hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.